Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Erickson TV. Hello Lauren, how are you doing?
Hey Curtis, hey everybody.
So this is the second part of our two-part series. Last week, if you haven't seen it, look in our archive for looking at picking on the younger investor. This week we're picking on the older investor. Okay. The head of the article was Americans are deluded about when they will retire.
Oh no. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. This is really actually really relevant because I've talked to a lot of people that are kind of near my age, people that are in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and after the big stock market decline in 2008, and the fact that a lot of individual investors, got out of the market and did not get back in,
right?
And,
yeah,
and they lost a lot of the return that came back from that. So I hear this a lot that, hey, my plan is I'm going to work till I'm 70. I'm going to work longer, or
yep.
I'm going to never stop working.
Yeah.
Work the rest of my life.
See, when most people hear the title of this, they'll think that being deluded about when you're going to retire is a bunch of people thinking they're going to retire early.
Right.
Well, no, that's not what we're talking about.
This is the opposite. Yeah.
This is the opposite. Yes.
Yeah. So interesting. So here's the statistics on the survey. They said that fewer than 1 in 10, so 10%, expect to retire before the age 60.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then what happened was, when they look at really what happened recently, 36% of people actually stopped working before age 60 because of health reasons.
Oh, for health reasons.
Or job loss.
Or job loss.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then let's see here, 29%. Let's see. And then the other statistic was that only 29% of the workers retired between the ages of 60 and 64, and only 9% retired at the traditional age of 65. The odds of actually making it to age 70 is only 6%. So you only can work till 70.
Right.
So even though the predominant people say, "Hey, I'm going to work till 70," only actually in real terms, 6% are making it that long.
Wow. That's lower than even I thought.
Yeah. So the takeaway is that that could be your new plan, but things out of your control may not allow that to happen, whether it's a job situation or health.
Right.
Health is probably the biggest reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Now there was a silver lining. They said that they kind of call this false optimism in a sense that not in the delusional, that's not reality. So you kind of want to plan for it. But the silver lining is that they said that the people that had the most optimistic retirement were the people that had some type of IRA or 401k.
Okay.
The other ones that had the 100,000 or greater balance, they had a much higher percent of successful retirement. And so the good news is that the one thing you can't control is, even if you haven't done this yet, is even if, let's say, you're in that 40, 50, or 60 range, as much as you can, start pumping money into a retirement type vehicle, because that'll give you the greater peace of mind and chance of having a more successful retirement. So that's the silver lining. Any final takeaway on that?
Very final takeaway: if you really think you're going to work till 70, you better figure out how to run your own business.
That's right. Then you can control it.
Then you can at least control that much. But the health stuff, see, that's not in your control at all, no matter what you try to do. So I would definitely agree with Curtis. It's time to save some money.
Okay. Thank you for watching this episode of Erickson TV. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
See you next time.